Okay, so I think we finished the properties in the last class. So what all things we did in the last class? We went through with complex translation and we went through shifting. I think I told you how to do shifting towards your left hand side. Was it
Yes,
done?
sir.
Yeah. So in the last
Yes,
class,
sir.
I told you how to do time shifting. So if it is with respect to your question, if it is x minus t, so that minus represent towards your right hand side, that is called delay. So similarly, with respect to your advance, whenever you have a question like plus x plus 2t, okay, so that we discussed and then we went through with your initial value theorem and also with respect to your final value theorem. So we applied your limit as 0 tends to, so s tends to 0, s tends to infinity to get both the derivation. So any doubts anyone till there? Any doubts anyone till there?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's proceed with the problems today. So try to solve the problems and we'll try to wind this chapter for the first part. So just check out the screen. Is it visible here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So in the last class, what we went through, I'm just scroll down quickly and try to will move to problems today. So complex, then shifting we went through, and I told you how to do shifting with respect to your left hand side. Then we went through with initial value theorem as well as the final value theorem. Okay, so whenever initial value theorem comes to picture, just remember you need to apply limit as s tends to infinity. Similarly, with respect to final value, limit as s tends to 0. Okay, so this is the only change you need to make sure. And this table, what you can see, this is your corresponding constants f of t and corresponding f of s. After applying Laplace, what is the answer you are going to get? I hope we finished sin omega t, cos omega t and exponential into sin omega t problem. This is done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now listen here. See, we already done your sin omega t concept. So same thing using linearity property, how we can sync just one step extra, that's all. Remaining all same. So I'll just explain this one problem. So remaining you can solve same way. How we have solved in earlier, that is also correct. So directly also we can get using your property. So using linearity property, you can just write the things. So let's summarize this. So the question is, yeah, mute Madrapa. Whenever ask, you can unmute. Just mute it. Okay. So if they ask you to find the Laplace transform of sin omega t, so we know that sin omega t with respect to your complex formula, right? Yes, someone background they are talking here. Just mute it. Okay. Yeah. So we know the formula for sin theta, that is e power j theta minus e power minus j theta by 2j. So that is what they applied here. So after applying, we can see till here it is common. So you are split it, right? So after splitting, you used to apply Laplace individually. So instead of that, by using linearity property, so I hope you remember e power e power at can be written as 1 by s minus z directly. Okay, so similarly e power minus at can be written as 1 by s plus a. So these things you can remember. If you know this formula, directly you can use it and get the answer. Same answer you will get, nothing variation with the previous step what you done. So both are same only. Okay, so only change is if you want directly you can apply the formula like this. So e power at Laplace, we know that 1 by s minus a, e power minus at is 1 by s plus a. Okay, and from this what is a? For this a is equal to, from the first one it is j omega t, from the second one minus j omega t. So just substitute that, get the same answer. You can look at, is it what the same answer you got? Omega by s square plus omega square is what you got, no? It's the same thing you will get. So am I clear? So just a simple things to remember. If you know the Laplace formula, that's why I told that chat. Okay, so if you remember this complete chart what I shown here, no, so this you can incorporate here whenever you find C here. This is what two things I told: Laplace of e power minus at formula, e power at formula. So this formula directly you can dump and get the answer. Am I fine till here, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so similarly if they ask cos omega t also same procedure, or exponential of that also same procedure. So just summarize the things, how you can write the things directly without applying general mathematics for each step. So this is also possible, but answers are same, marks also same, nothing to worry about the marks from both sides. Okay, so now we'll move on to the problems which you have to solve today. Yeah, so I hope the screen is visible to everyone. So Laplace transform, we will deal today with respect to impulse function, unit step function and ramp function. So before going for this, just one sec, I will just open the paint here. Yeah, is it visible now? Paint is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. See, before going to solve the problem, I think in the last class I discussed time shifting means was, right? So time shifting occurs whenever there is advanced and delay, right? So similarly, you need to have some logic regarding your impulse function, ramp function, as well as your unit step function. So this is also a topic which comes in your fourth semester signals and system subject. So before going there, so we'll have some basics things, okay? Next topic after this problems once is done in Laplace. So next topic is this only, that is your standard waveform representation. So for that also it is important. So what we will do actually after completion of today's problem, so straight away we will move to inverse Laplace. That is your next part of your fourth module. So once we finish inverse, at the last we will keep the waveform representation because I need to use the blackboard. So that time we will use board and we will try to understand how to represent or how to sketch the waveform. So for your Laplace, okay. So after this today's class, we will straight away move to next class the on class. And one more that from classes from 12 o'clock, right? So on that time, you will be having a surprise test here for 20 marks. It is
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
mainly based on your Laplace, sorry, inverse. What we discussed, just one second, just one second, just one second. Is it audible now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So what I told, so coming Saturday, you will be having a surprise test from 12 to 1. So get prepared with your resonance chapter. So I think earlier only I told you. So when I didn't tell, so it is common for all ABC section. Coming Saturday, third hour, 12 to 1 will be your surprise test. And I hope I told you to maintain a separate 100-page book for assignment. Plus, so in the assignment book only, you can write backside surprise test 1. The same thing you can scan and you can upload in the Google form what we're going to share later. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine. So let me come back. So the three difference, I just wanted to make sure. One is delta of t. So is it visible what I'm writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, u of t and last is r of t. So you should have a major difference between these three. So now what we're going to solve is directly they will give find the Laplace of delta u of t and ramp function. So that is maybe for 5 to 6 marks. So after this topic, then they may give you waveform. From the waveform, they may ask you to find the Laplace. So that we will keep at the end, I told. So for that, these three major topics are very, very important. Okay. So whatever things I am writing, you just observe carefully. If you're not visible, you just tell me. Okay. So everywhere I am going to vary with respect to my time and amplitude. Similarly, you will be having u of t function also. So just plot the outline first, 0 to t. So this is your u of t. Your y-axis will be u of t, and same way you will be having a ramp function. That is also for 0 to t. Okay. So x-axis with respect to time and y-axis with respect to your amplitude. Okay. So now, what is the meaning of your impulse response? So we know the time t is playing with x-axis, right? So this impulse response delta is what the representation. Okay. Impulse response. So this exists. This impulse function exists only at t equal to 0. I'll repeat, this impulse function delta of t, what we represent, exists only at t is equals to 0. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? So where is t is equal to 0? At this position? So only at this. So you can see here, right? So only at this position your waveform exists. So such kind of signals are called as impulse function. That is nothing but delta function. Is it fine? Yeah, I'm audible. Is it fine here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See this may be till infinity. So what arrow mark I have given, this may be till infinity. Only if it is discrete, there will be some pulses. So I hope you know difference between your what discrete signal and continuous signal. Yes or no? Do you have a difference between your analog and discrete? Nothing but digital. So what I am writing on the screen, this is your analog signal, nothing but a continuous signal. So for this continuous signal, how the discrete comes to picture now? What we should do? We need to put a samples. So we need to put a samples. So I think we have discussed what is the purpose of conversion of analog to digital in the last class. Have we? Earlier classes, I think we have discussed what is the importance of your conversion of analog to digital. Am I? Have we discussed or not yet? Yes or no? Is it done? Is it done or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
fine.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So before going for this explanation, see, you need to have a clear picture about your analog and digital. I think someone's voice, my voice only echoing here. You just check out. Someone has muted. Okay. So analog and digital. So you forget about this technical word. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between analog and digital in general? Anyone tell me difference between analog and digital? See, whenever waveform comes to picture, these two plays a major role. So leading this analog and digital itself is one complete subject in 4th semester. And since we have a logic in your Laplace, that's why I want you to clear here itself. Yeah.
Sir, in analog we have sinusoidal, and in digital we have rectangular like waveforms, sir.
Not exactly. See, analog signal need not be sinusoidal only. It can be rectangle, it can be square, it can be triangle, it can be ramp, anything. Okay. So that is the first point. And second thing is, it is not exactly starting from 0. It can be from minus infinity also. Okay. right? Am I clear? Analog signal means need not be analog signal only, sinusoidal only. It can be triangle, rectangle, whatever it is. Anything can be analog. You forget about technical words. You just tell me what is the meaning of analog signal and digital signal. Now what I am talking, you can listen, right? What I am talking. Can you see how the variations happening with respect to my voice? Can you make any changes?
Like it's in analog, in digital signal, it's smooth, sir, kind
Just
of.
one
It
second.
goes to like waveform.
Okay. In digital, smooth. Okay.
Analog,
Disturbance
it
is more.
goes
Yeah, you
like
just
this.
mute yourself. Yeah, no.
It is smooth, sir, like a waveform, but in digital, we get like steps or sharp.
Okay, fine. Okay, one last question. Before I explain this, even though we have signals in analog form, can anyone tell me what is the purpose of converting to digital? Am I clear with my question?
So
Even
to
though
get
you
rid
have
of
signals
noise,
in to get rid of noise, so that I can do in analog also. That is possible. What is the purpose of converting to digital?
accuracy.
Accuracy. Okay, accepted. So you will tell accuracy is better in digital than analog. Okay, good. Then only one reason, accuracy. I want the main answer. Why you want to convert the signal analog to digital? Okay, any example for analog digital example? Kodtira real time example. Real time application example. Any example for analog and digital here?
So traffic lights digital, sir.
Traffic light is digital.
It's a digital, sir. And volume control on the radio, it is analog. What we do.
Okay. Fine. Traffic signal. Yeah. So traffic signal, I can tell digital if numbers are counting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. Correct, na? Yes or no, yeah? So digital display will be happening, right?
Yes, sir.
So that we can operate both manually also and automatic also. Fine. Okay, analog, what you told?
Volume control on the radio.
Volume control on the radio. Okay, fine. So you're controlling the signal, correct? Then that's all. This is only the difference in the example you're seeing. You can give best
In
example.
hospitals, we use
What?
analog, sir.
Inappa? Repeat.
In hospitals, we use analog signal for pulse checking, sir.
Pulse checking. Good. Okay. So pulse meter. So now nowadays we have digital also, right? Both are possible. Correct, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So from this, what you can come to know, you can take simple example of your watches also, right? Your wristwatch. So you used to have analog watch also, digital watch also. Yes or no?
Yes.
And what about the speedometer in a vehicle? The speedometer, how it was and how it is now?
Sir, it was
Is it
analog.
digitalized?
Now it's digital.
Correct, na? So now can anyone tell me after knowing the example, what is the purpose of converting analog to digital? What is the purpose of converting analog to digital? So now you got some answer. What exactly you're doing? You only tell me.
Sir, we're upgrading, like
Upgrading. Okay. Okay, let's take one scenario. So at least from this scenario, can I expect the answer? So who are there on the mic now currently? Those who are unmuted. Yarappa, Bharat Mata. One more was there.
Yes, sir.
One more. Any two? Unmute yourself. Bharat and one more. Bhaskar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, we'll create one scenario to make the things of analog and digital clearly. Okay. So now whenever you visit to doctor, okay, the question is
Yes,
applied
sir.
to all. Whenever you visit to doctor, what all things will happen as a scenario? Can you tell me? In your own view. So you want to visit a doctor now. So after visiting a doctor, what are the scenarios will happen?
You
Am
will
I
be
clear with the
checking
question?
temperature of the body, sir,
Okay, good.
and
See, assume
heartbeat.
that we are not feeling well, so we go to doctor for diagnosis purpose. Correct, now? So by just
Yes,
seeing
sir.
you, doctor can judge that you are not well just by seeing.
No, sir.
No, right? So what should be done?
They will check.
So you need to do checkup, right? So maybe heartbeat or pulse rate, whatever it is. So it has to be done. Correct, now?
Yes,
So
sir.
depending upon your pulse rate or heartbeat, so doctor will come to know some things and you will tell what all things are happening to you. Based on that, you will judge and you will give tablet for you. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So assume that a doctor is using stethoscope, is testing to check out your flow of your blood or how the oxygen or how the respiration is happening with respect to your body. Okay. So can doctor see how it is happening?
Mm,
No, sir.
no, sir.
What he can do? Only he can sense.
Yes.
Agree? You can sense. Correct? Huh? So from
Yes,
your
sir.
heartbeat to your ear, there is a device called stethoscope. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So from this scenario, can you tell me where is the input and where is the output?
So the blood flow is the input and the device is the medium and output
Okay,
is in the yes, the what he senses, sir, the doctor.
good, good. So heartbeat is your input. So what he listens is your output. To make the things listen, to make the things listen, so he is going to use a device called, yeah, who is it here? No, better you mute or you make something arrangement, then I'll start the class. Is it fine? Okay. When class is going on, try to mute your cell phones so that it should not get disturbed for others. Okay. So you got a scenario now. So input signal, output signal, and the things are converting. See, anywhere we converted in digital here, everything is in analog form only. Everything is in analog form only. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So still we
Yes,
didn't
sir.
get any picture regarding the digital part. So now just think. So I hope everyone know what is the meaning of ECG.
Yes, sir,
Yes, sir.
electrocardiograph.
Yeah, good. So why the ECG is done? How your heart is working. Is it so?
Our
How the
pulse,
variations, how the variations happening with respect to your heartbeat. Correct?
yes, sir.
So what is the scenario here? So you're going to get the signal from the body of a patient, that is input, and output where you can see now. Where the ECG will be displayed. Is it on a CRO? Agree everyone? Is it on a CRO? You can see the variations of the blood
Yes,
pressure
sir.
or the heartbeat.
Yes,
So
sir.
they are going to give one printout for you, correct now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now can you think, is there any combination of digital here? Anywhere do you find digital signal is there? No? You didn't got? Analog signal is coming from where? From the patient body or the heartbeat? And where you can see the digital? You can see the digital on the CRO. And they will give printouts for you. So what is happened now? Have we converted analog to digital signal in this example?
Yes, sir.
So now you can tell me, after knowing this example, for what purpose we need to convert analog digital? Yeah, everyone, scenario is understood or not here? You got the example what I gave? What example you have taken first one and what we are synced now? So anywhere you got the
Sir, for
purpose
recording
of
purpose, sir.
recording purpose? No.
In
You will get a
analog we can
printout,
hear,
that is
sir.
fine.
In digital we can see, sir.
You can see, that is what I want. What you can see from that, what you can do. You can do analysis better, correct na?
Yes, sir.
See, only by seeing you can't judge the 100% things, can you?
No, sir.
So once you got the things analyzed 100%ly, then you can tell this is better, correct? That is what happening in here. So in general, conversion of analog to digital is done for better analysis. See, it doesn't mean that analog signal we can't analyze. We can. Okay. But in digital we'll get better. So that is, as your friend told, more smoother than analog. Am I clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So whichever signal you take in this nature, that will
Sorry, what is
analog form only. Okay, but for our analysis purpose, for verification purpose, we will convert to digital. One minute. Am I audible now? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
So the main purpose is what? For the analysis purpose. See, the things we can see and we can sense, there is a difference. So what we can sense is our heartbeat. But if we see the same thing as a ECG, that will become a digital. So any signal in the nature will be in analog form. I will convert it to digital such a way that we can do the analysis clearly. Okay. And we are not going to keep the things as it is. Again, it will go back to the word in the analog form only. So now I am talking. If I place any speaker here, so you can listen my voice in the speaker in analog form only. Correct na? And if you want to check out how the voice modulation is happening between my mouth to your ear, I need to place a voice modulator. That will do conversion of analog to digital. So am I clear with this example? So everyone got
Yes,
the
sir.
purpose of converting to digital. Main concern is for analysis.
Analysis.
So analysis will be easier in digital than analog. Since analog is continuous, so it is like your 230 volt supply. So analog continuous means 230 volt supply. So your digital means like discrete means digital output, maybe 5 volt, 10 volt, 20 volt, etc. depending on the application. Okay. So in this diagram what I wrote, same thing if we represent the things in terms of sampling. See, the sampling will be looking like this. The things what we have assumed from the digital same thing occurring with respect to your digital also. Just look at here. So what is it? Yeah, is it visible what I wrote? So what we have done here, we have made a sampling. See, if I rejoin this, is it looking like our original?
Voice breaking.
Everyone agree? Am I clear? Yeah.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Yeah. One second. I will just change the page itself. Check out now. Now my audio. Is it fine now? Here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think signal is varying. Just one second. Okay. So the diagram what I written on the screen, I think that is visible clearly to everyone. So you got the difference between analog to digital now. So sampling is what we do in the digital. So main purpose is conversion will be done easily, analysis will be done easily. And so that is what we want in current trend, right? So time consumption plays major role. Speed is more in digital than your analog. A waveform or a signal only at t equal to 0, I can call such kind of signals as
Sir, are we there, sir?
now is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Is it audible? Yeah. I think it's going, coming.
Yes, sir. Till now it was not, sir. No, it's okay.
Yeah. I think it's data only. It's varying. So now is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. See again showing bad network. Okay, so let me try to finish this. So whenever you didn't understand, you just tell me, whenever signal problem. Okay, so we got one now. Impulse function. So whenever the waveform exists only at time t is equal to 0, they are called as impulse function. Is greater than 0. I'll repeat, the waveform exists for t equal to 0 and greater than 0. Again, voice gone. I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Audible but breaking, sir.
Voice is breaking.
Yes, sir.
Just wait. Just hold on for a minute.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm audible clearly now. I'm audible here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. So I hope impulse response till there your voice was audible. Till this delta t, my voice was audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me move on to the u of t. So I said u of t means unit step function. Okay, so it means the waveform exists for t equal to 0 and greater than 0 concept. So t equal to 0 greater than 0, how it looks. So just look at here. The signal will just wait here, just wait. Yeah, now just check out. My voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, just share the screen and just check out. Is it visible? Is it visible here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. To 0 and greater than 0 signal exists. So just look at here. So if signal is going in this way, so for t less than 0, so is it visible what I wrote? Everyone, is it visible here?
No, sir.
Share screen agilappa, paint kantilva?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible, sir.
Okay. So whenever you find any signal starting from 0 and goes towards infinity, that is the meaning of greater than 0. So such kind of signals are called as unit step function. And name itself tells unit step. So unit means 1. So always remember the amplitude of unit step function is always equals to 1. So you can't go beyond this. So from 0 to 1 amplitude kept constant, and the same amplitude will be going till your infinity. So whenever you find such kind of signals, they are called as unit step function. So from this it's understood that t less than 0 means negative value, there is no signal existence. So am I clear with this first point of unit step function? So unit step function, signal starts from 0, goes towards your infinity. So amplitude always equals to 1. That's why it's named unit step function. Am I fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, coming to last one, ramp function. See, ramp function will start from 0. So we will tell always ramp function is equals to t. So here also same thing, signals occurs from 0. So whenever you find t in the question, it is understood is ramp function. Okay. So whenever you find such kind of signals, which I am going to write now. So from zero, signal occurs like this, a constant or a linear line. A constant or a linear line, and here also for t greater than or equal to 0 if signal occurs in this format. The format I wrote, what on the screen is visible, right? In this format, then such kind of signals are called as ramp signal. Is it fine? So we got the difference between the impulse response, unit step function, and ramp function. Am I clear with these three, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. See, now after understanding this, we will try to solve the problem directly on your Laplace. Okay. So how it looks, I'll just show. Just check out the screen is visible once. Yeah, is it visible? Yeah. PDF is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
PDF is not
So
visible,
look,
sir.
not visible. Okay. Let me close and open once more. Screen can't see, yeah. Desktop is open. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll just share the PDF one sec. Now it is visible PDF.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So straight away we'll move to problem now. Question now, find the Laplace transform of delta of t, u of t, and t. So that last indicates your ramp function. So I hope before going for problem, these three conditions, waveform, everyone got to know? Yeah, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me take the first function now, delta of t. See, I clearly mentioned delta of t nothing but impulse function that occurs only at t equal to 0. Okay. And always remember delta function value itself is equals to 1. So that 1 is what you're supposed to prove now. So you can look on here. Impulse function is defined as delta of t is equals to 1. So for t equal to 0, it means what? Only at t is equal to 0, delta function exists. So you can look at here, if not equal to 0 means either positive end or negative end, there is no existence of impulse function. That's why we can write delta of t is equal to 0. Am I clear till here, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now listen, see, when you will apply integral, whenever you are having a variations from minus infinity to plus infinity or from 0 to infinity, you can apply integral, correct now? But this impulse function occurs only at particular time t equal to 0. Then why you need to apply integration? That is not required. Agree? Everyone agree? Is it fine here?
Yes, sir.
So what you should do, you need to do differentiation. So how to do differentiation is, you need to consider your unit step function. Can anyone tell me why I should take unit step function only to consider? Can anyone tell me why we should take differentiation of u of t itself? Why I can't take r of t? Yeah? Anyone? Your answer is there above. You can see delta 1 is equals to 1. Just now I told. So for which function or which signal that u of t or delta of t always equals to 1. So that is not a case for r of t, right? You have what I said, everyone? So why I am differentiating u of t itself? Because that is a unit steps function which is having always amplitude as 1. If you go to ramp function, that is not having a unit a. So you know that signal can't go behind in delta function. Just now I told delta of t is equals to 1. So since this is always equals to 1, I need to consider my u of t function. So that is why they taken your differentiation with respect to the u of t. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now, whenever differentiation comes, I hope everyone remember the formula of your property. So you hope this is your property formula. Which property is this? Do you remember? Real differentiation or real integration? Which property are?
Real differentiation, sir.
Good. So from real differentiation property, we already proved this, right? So now we will try to implement this because this is how it looks like, right? So now what I should find? I should find Laplace of delta of t. So what is delta of t? D into u of t by dt. So this has been replaced here. So now according to this and this previous formula, just compare and tell me. So what is written there? S is common. So S is written as it is. So what is f of s now? F of s is L into u of t, correct now? So this should be written here. And minus f of minus is minus u of t. So everyone got what we wrote? I am just writing this function of your impulse in terms of our real differentiation formula. So any doubts anyone with this step? Any doubts anyone with that step? S into L of u of t minus u of t. Doubts Diappa? Doubt is there?
Once again, sir.
Yeah, I'll repeat. So everyone got delta of t equals to 1. So then we wrote delta of t is equals to differentiation occurs for u of t function because u of t consisting of a constant amplitude that is equals to 1. So then since differentiation is there in this original function that is time domain, I need to go with my properties. Property says real differentiation formula. This is what the formula. Now what I should find? I need to find Laplace for this. Correct now? So Laplace of delta of t, nothing but this I have written here. So what is happened here? This step they are compared with this step. So what was here? F of s. So now it is Laplace of u of t. You can look at here. So earlier f of t was there, right? So instead of that, there is u of t. So f of 0 minus will become u of t, but at time equal to 0 minus. You can look at here. This 0 minus time is applied for both of this. Am I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So just remember this formula. Original formula has been replaced. That's nothing new. Now tell me. Compare this. See this anyhow you keep as it is. Look at this. U of minus t. So u of t at t equal to 0 minus. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? U of t at t equal to 0 minus means what? So look at the signal. So t equal to 0 minus. I hope in the previous class I mentioned clearly what is the difference between 0 minus, 0 plus and 0. Am I?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the meaning of 0 minus now? It is somewhere comes in this zone, any value. It is approximately equal to 0 only, but it is not exactly equal to 0. It comes somewhere here, what I am marking. Correct now? It comes somewhere here.
Yes, sir.
So do you think that there is no signal itself, right? U of t? Correct, everyone? Because u of t occurs only for t equal to 0 and greater. From this side it will go. So from negative side it is illegal. So such kind of signal doesn't occur itself. That is why what they done, see here. So u of t at t0 minus this becomes 0. So if this becomes 0, what is left out? S into, can you see here? S into L dt is written here. Is it fine? Everyone, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what has happened? Laplace of your u of t function is 1 by s. See, this you will come to know once you solve next answer. See, look at here. You can remember, but just listen here. So you can prove this Laplace of u of t, that is your next question. So u of t Laplace, you got answer as 1 by s. So that 1 by s is what they are kept there. We will prove this now, how we got 1 by s. But just remember the formula for Laplace of u of t as 1 by s. So from this, what happens now? S and s get cancelled. What is left out? What is left out?
1.
So am I clear now? Whether you apply impulse function for time domain or frequency domain, answer remains same. So I hope everyone got the difference between your time domain to frequency domain with respect to impulse function. If still doubt is there, you can ask. So time domain impulse function is also equals to 1. After applying Laplace in frequency domain also equals to 1. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So Laplace of u of t will derive now. How we got 1 by s, we will derive. So before that, any doubts anyone with this impulse function? See, they will ask impulse function in step ramp directly like this. So you can look at the marks also. It will be 6 to 8 marks. Okay. So you can expect 2 to 2 marks for all, or sometime you can expect 3 marks also. So any doubts with impulse? Shall I move to the next one now? Shall I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Yeah. So now same procedure. They are given f of t is equal to u of t. So you can look at the statement what is given there from the definition what I showed in the waveform for you. So u of t equals to 1 only for t greater than or equal to 0. Otherwise it is 0. Correct? So same thing straight away apply to your formula. See, now I can take integration because it is a range. It is a range. But earlier it was only at 0. So only at 0 means no integration concept. So what is your Laplace formula that has been dumped here? Correct? And what is your f of t now? So f of t nothing but u of t, both are same. For this particular question, look at here, f of t is equal to u of t, correct? So wherever you find f of t, you can dump it as 1. And limit is 0 to infinity. So just apply a limit now. So integration e power minus at by minus a. If you apply upper limit minus lower limit, just check out, is it what the answer? 1 by s.
Yes,
Am I
sir.
clear? So it's just simple. See, once you understood the previous thing, this is look like simple. Only thing you should remember is a Laplace formula. If you know Laplace formula, so what was f of t question? U of t. U of t means it's equal to 1. So remaining integrate, get the answer. Am I clear? Everyone? So can you solve for t now? Can you solve for t? F of t is equals to t. So what you should do now? Wherever f of t is there, just replace t. So it becomes t into e power minus st. So what you will solve? How will you solve now? So in place of 1, there is t. So it is t into e power minus st. How will you solve?
By
I think,
parts.
yeah, very good. So we need to apply integral by parts. Okay, na? So everyone clear now? How to do the things? See here? So this is how it looks. Correct? T into e power minus st. So you apply your integral by parts. So I hope you remember the formula what we are given in the last class. Same thing is applied and simplification is done. So you're going to get answer as 1 by s square. Is it fine? Everyone? Is it fine with all the three?
Yes.
Delta of t, u of t. See, it look like simple. Once you write on the paper, you will come to know where you are not understanding. So after I have shared this for you. Did I share this? Laplace transform ಕಳಿಸಿ ನಪ್ಪ ನಿಮಗೆ PDF. Yeah, have I shared? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Share ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ Laplace.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I think then you can just glance at things once, try to write the properties on the page once, then try to solve the integral by parts formula. See that formula, if you remember carefully, then remaining things you can solve. So you just now you got delta means 1, u of t means 1 by s, and ramp function is 1 by s square. So if it is t square, if it is 2t, how it will come? That you can verify by putting the numbers here. So always remember, whenever you have two things integral same, you can apply your simple mathematical logic. Whenever you have two separate functions like t1 and e power minus st1, you need to apply your integral by parts option. So am I clear till here, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's last problem. So we'll solve one problem on initial value, final value theorem. So remaining you can solve. I'll just tell the logic. What is the difference you need to follow? So shall I proceed with this? Everyone, shall I?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So coming to next type of problem, that is your property I told you, right? Initial value theorem and final value theorem. See, just remember the application of your limit. Limit s tends to infinity, limit s applied to 0. That's all. Nothing else you should do. A slight manipulation that will give you 6 marks. Okay. So look at the question. Let me go with the first question now. So f of s is given now. F of s is given. So what you should find? You need to apply your initial value as well as final value theorem is the question. So I hope you remember the formula for initial value theorem. You can look at here. F of 0 is equals to limit as s tends to infinity s into f of s. So for that formula, what is f of s given in the question? That has been substituted. So is this first point clear? Is this first point clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now look at here. What happens with this s? So this s and this s will get cancelled. Correct or wrong? So you can cancel this s and this s. Yes or no here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So left out is s cube plus this and s cube this. Now remember everyone, whenever you solve initial value theorem and final value theorem, so have an awareness that which is having the highest order, in the given equation, that should be taken common in both numerator and denominator depending upon the question. I'll specify depending upon the question. Okay. So look at this in this. If you take s cube common, is it how it looks? 1 plus this, and similarly denominator also. Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now what happens? S cube get cancelled. So for the remaining things, if you apply limit as s tends to infinity, check out, is it equals to 1? Limit as s tends to infinity. I am doing with respect to my initial value theorem problem. So how we got that equals to 1? Can anyone tell me? Apply limit as s tends to infinity. So s cube gone. Don't put here. Then tell how we got here. This is gone now. So s cube is not there. Yeah?
Those terms become 0.
Correct. See, 7 by infinity plus 5 by infinity remaining all. So it is like 1 by 1. Correct? Huh? So left out is 1 by 1, right?
Yes,
That is
sir.
why you got answer as 1. So you got the logic now, how to find initial theorem problem. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
You just need to do slight manipulation and always remember it should be in this order, 1 plus form. Then it will be easy for you to apply a limit. So directly you can't apply limit as s tends to infinity. Look at here. If you apply limit s tends to infinity, every time you are going to get 0 only as answer. Correct? Yes or no? So don't
Yes.
make that things to happen. So take a common terms, then apply. So same procedure. Let me come to your final theorem now. So same thing. What is the change? You need to apply what now? S tends to 0. So wherever s tends to 0 is there, just check out what happens now. So any of first this s will get cancelled. So remaining is this only. So again you want to simplify like previous one? No need, right? Because this is limit as s tends to 0. Earlier was infinity. So I hope you know the difference between infinity and 0. So just check out, is it 5 by 2?
Yes, sir.
So simple thing, whatever constant left out, that will be answer, that's all. Wherever s term is there, that becomes 0 means complete term becomes 0. So left out is 5 by 8. Am I clear?
Yes,
Everyone?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I hope now you can solve such kind of problem whenever they give initial value theorem, final value theorem. So few more problems are there. You just go to that once. So which I have sent you, and if you have doubt, you can ask me. Okay. So same way they can ask any trigonometric function also for your Laplace. Okay, just 2 more minutes. So any trigonometric function, so sine squared theta, cos squared theta, whatever it is. So you hope everyone remember the formula for sine squared theta with respect to your cos 2 theta. See, trigonometric formulas are very, very important in this Laplace. You need to have a basic formulas to be remembered. If you know that formula, then calculation becomes easy for you. I'll just show the last problem now. Look at here. Sine square theta we can't directly dump, right? So for that we have taken cos 2 theta formula. 1 minus 2 sine square theta is a formula. From this you take only sine square theta. So what is left out? That itself is your formula, right? So for this you can apply your Laplace, because we don't have a Laplace for sine square, we have for sine, correct now? So that is why they are converted, then split the terms, get the answer. Am I clear? Am I clear? So can anyone tell me how this cos 2 theta become s by s square plus 2s square? I hope if you remember the formula, you will tell me. Is it a formula of your Laplace? Laplace of cos theta?
Yes.
Yes or no? So you wrote there a is replaced or omega w is replaced with 2. That's why this has become 2 square. So the formula was s by s square plus w square. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that w is replaced by 2 and you can get the answer. So am I clear till here now for everyone? How to find the Laplace if they give such kind of questions? So you can look at the marks. It says 8 marks. It means 4 marks for sine square theta and 4 marks for cos square theta. So if you remember the trigonometric formula and the chart what I told you. So the chart plays a major role. So how we wrote a formulas for your resonance in one page. So I want you to maintain the same thing for a Laplace, the thing what I'm showing now. You can look at here. You can just make a note of this. It will help you. Along with this, you just add that trigonometric formulas. E power, your sine theta in terms of exponential. Similarly, sine square theta, cos square theta formula, and you will be having a glance. It will be easy for you. Am I clear? Any doubts, anyone? Any doubts? I think now signal went continuously fine, right? So there was no break in the voice.
Yes.
Okay. So any doubts, anyone here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, good. So now you can tell the attendance and you can enter there and you can leave. So I think
So
110
what
is
is the
ma'am told,
submission
right?
date for the assignment, sir?
Assignment date baritarappa. Maybe next week we'll come to know. See, why I given earlier means you should not be a burden for you in one shot. No need to write anta ashte. So just solve one problem or two problem in one day and get ready by this weekend. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So sufficient time is given. Don't worry. Try to write one problem. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
So maybe next Monday or next Tuesday, I will ask you to submit. I will provide a link for you where you can dump the things. So there you can link. So you take one more week time, not an issue. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. USA number 1 is there.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
2,
Present, sir.
3. Yeah, Abhishek PD. 4.
Present, sir.
After your last class absent upon no?
Yes, sir. I informed you, sir.
Okay. Okay. 5,
Present, sir.
6,
Present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Yes, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10,
Present, sir.
14, 11,
Present, sir.
12,
Present, sir.
13. USA number 13, Tejas. Not there. Okay. 14,
Present, sir.
15, 16,
Present, sir.
17, 18,
Yes, sir.
19. Bhargav is not there. 20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
22. Bhavna B. 23,
Present, sir.
24,
Present, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26,
Present, sir.
27,
Present, sir.
28, Chandan, not there, 29,
Present, sir.
30,
Present, sir.
31.
Present.
Chetan, last class badle na? You're absent man last class, Chetan?
No, sir. I am present, sir.
32, Chetan MR. 33,
Present, sir.
34,
Present, sir.
33 is there, no? Chinmay?
Yes, sir.
Chirag exam mugita nindo.
ಹ್ಞೂ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಗೀತು.
Okay. 35 is there, 36, 37,
Present, sir.
38,
Present, sir.
39,
Present, sir.
40,
Present, sir.
41,
Present, sir.
42,
Present, sir.
43. Divya. 44 is not there. 45,
Present, sir.
46,
Present, sir.
47,
Present, sir.
48. Arshita P. Sumit.
Present, sir.
Yeah, who is one more? Yeah, guest. DBT guest ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಇದು?
Sir, YB student, sir.
ಹೆಸರು
Sir, Pranav.
ಪ್ರಣವ್. US ಏನಪ್ಪ?
18 EC 096.
096. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see you next class. Enter the US and you can leave.